Hi everyone, my name is Nadine Eaton, Product Manager here at IFS. In this video, I'll show you how you can leverage one of our HR functionalities called Qualification Profile to control or enforce which technician is authorized to repair a specific part number. But first, let's look at the basic data setup. We need to have a qualification profile created in the HR module. The qualification profile is a set of one or many competencies. A competency, in our case, will hold the list of work types which can be performed on different part numbers. If you look at the bottom of my screen here, I have different part numbers. The top part of my screen, I have different work types. So those are the different work types which can be performed on each of those part numbers. I also have on this tab right here the list of authorized technicians. So now let's go back to the shop order screen. So in my case here, I have a shop order with two operations. My first operation has a mandatory qualification profile requirement, the one that you have seen in previous screen. My second operation does not have any mandatory qualification profile requirement. So let's try to assign a technician to the first operation. So I select the first operation, assign employee team to operation screen. Here I'm going to first pick a technician who does have the qualification profile. The name is Thomas Binder. So I'm going to enter Thomas Binder here. So I have a message here telling me that Thomas has the right qualification profile. Let's try to assign another technician who does not have the qualification profile, Charles Best. So I'm picking Charles Best here. Right away, I have an error message from the system telling me Charles doesn't match the qualification profile requirement. So I'll still go ahead and say, okay, done. So now let's try to assign Charles to the second operation. So here's my second operation. I'm going to try to assign Charles as a technician. So I'm selecting Charles here, and there's no error message in this case since I don't have any mandatory qualification profile requirement. So I'm going to say done here. So as you can see, there was an error message when trying to assign Charles to the first operation, and there was no error message when assigning Charles to the second operation. Now let's log in as Charles. So I'm going to start with operation number 2. Here I've logged in as Charles and just start production. So here's my screen just to confirm that is indeed Charles, and I'm going to start the operation, and there's no error message. As Charles, I can start the work and record time without any error message. Now let's do the same thing for operation number 1. So I'm going to click again on start production and then allow multiple operations in parallel. And here we have an error message. So when logged in as Charles, I cannot actually record any time because I don't have the mandatory qualification profile. So I can only do cancel from here. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our IFS YouTube channel.